You mentioned content. So how do you go about planning your content? Because you're producing a lot of content. And most people would look at that and go, well, I haven't even got a chance of doing any of that. But I'm guessing you have some systems and strategies in place that people could learn from.
I can only really talk about what I did, and hopefully someone who's watching or listening right now, one thing resonates with them. It might not be the whole pizza, but maybe a little piece of the pizza that they resonate with. So I still think till this day, 4 years later, it's the easiest way to get started is to actually do a podcast setting like you're doing. You know, it's funny. I don't know. I'm not even sure if everyone knows what a podcast is. Essentially, a podcast is just an online radio show. That's it. It's on demand. You can get access to it. It's the audio version of some type of show. So what I would advise, and exactly what I did, is that once a week, I recorded a conversation for 30 to 45 minutes. I scheduled that. I scheduled it just like any other appointment. Like if somebody needed to see $1 million home and I had a podcast recording, I would tell that person that wants to see the home that you're going to see that with my team, or you're going to have to wait for me to do the offer because it's scheduled. It was that important. And it's been like that for the last 4 years. I'm at 190 episodes or something like that for my podcast. And so that is how I got started, to make sure that it was A, scheduled. B, once it was recorded, I put the full video on YouTube, took out the audio file, put it out on the iTunes and the Spotifys of the world. And then I took little clips out of it. That's all. I just recorded once. And then I took little clips. And then I started to get a little fancier. I took the audio and put that into a software that transcribed everything I said. That then became my blog on my website. I took little paragraphs and put those out on Facebook and LinkedIn. And then I would take 140 characters and put that out on Twitter. And then I would screenshot that tweet and put that back onto Instagram. So there's a little bit of work, but all in all, recording, setting up the person that I'm going to have the discussion with, editing, and all that kind of stuff was probably 3 hours.